Okay, so I'm not committing war crimes. But if you were in China, you would have to fight 1,700 potatoes to 1. Let me ask you another question. Could you take 1,700 methed up, possibly roided, probably sentient, definitely angry potatoes in a fight? No, you can't. And with my chaotic intelligence and enough meth in my system, I booted Unity up and made a new project. Now this is what I would have said if I started coding. I did not start coding. I needed a protagonist, a hero even. Parked up outside in the old school. The new me back with the OU. So I started the game finally. And honestly, I think it's working wonderful. And with a few minor bugs, we finally got something that resembles movement. So this game looked like shit. I added this little head tilt from an older game I had. I'm not even going to explain this part, but I worked on slope movement. That was mind-numbingly the most boring thing I've ever had to do in my whole But we ran into an issue. A big one. He must be so stupid, maybe even sick in the head. He has variables for like everything. So after like many issues with the camera and 5 million quaternions later, it works. I also ripped off a game called Shady Nights. 1 million likes and I'll release the code. Which I probably won't, but now we need some particles. I told another coder, Jomi, to hand over particles. He wouldn't, so we started off.
Hello? Oh shit. Was someone there? Hello?
With particles going incredibly well, I decided to refine the movement some more. This system also included some dash I came up with really quickly. It also included some kick-ass parkour. It also included... Wait, what's that? Leave me alone! Minor bug, easy fix. I also added a weapon, but not any weapon, a potato peeler. I tossed in some not stolen weapon sway code. Pretty easy. And I coded up some swinging animations. It was at this point I established a groove. It was also at this point I needed enemies, specifically potato. Where did that spawn? Oh shit.
Oh, no, please.
And after some fine tuning, I felt he worked well. And it's received some positive feedback. It was at this point I developed an unhealthy relationship with Unity. So I kept coding, determined we needed more things. Things included combat, skills, and... At this point, we had a pretty good thing going on, but I changed it because I hate when good things are happening. Yeah, we added ragdolls. They performed like paint huffing stockbrokers to the moon. So we added a lot so far. It's clearly not enough though. I think it's about time we go all out. Ragdoll. This was actually much harder than you'd think. So the way this raycasting system works by shooting little fucking lasers which returns information on what it hit. And so I take that info, I apply a force, and the clump of carbohydrates dies. I actually like the game called Mortal's combat system quite a lot, and it's using raycasts too. I did not use this system. In fact, the way I did it is probably so scuffed it's considered illegal. But I did use raycasting on the railgun skill, which you've seen 1,000 times. I was going to use a projectile system originally, but this creates hit detection issues due to its physics. So all that stupid cornball hit detection stuff is kind of boring, so we'll move on. This dimension skill was actually really simple to make. I just placed an ungodly amount of blocks, handled the ominous fog through this snippet of code, and I just coded myself to teleport inside the convoy realm, which this actually is just a box underground. Funny. and return to its original position using player prefs, which is just Unity's way to store data. As for this stinky, stupid little swap thing, all it does is takes the same ray from earlier and the player's current position and swaps it with the targeted object. And of course, all this ray casting, whatever shit, looks boring as fuck. So we added some more effects. We put this thing here, this thing here, this thing there, and this thing, well, you know where this thing went. But with my code being inferior and a bit sloppy toppy even, I was able to complete our last skill. Completely by accident. You see, when my raycast is looking for a collider to hit, it's actually hitting my own collider. It actually is like really easy to fix, but I'm not going to because it's funny. Yeah, just me cutting through. This was meant to be some ship movement demo, right? I mean, I worked on this project for a long time. It's actually become a canon event in my entire life. Funny enough. I'm like serious, I'm going to college for this shit. Well, coding. I know it was short, but I had a lot of fun making this video, so subscribe if you want. That also helps our ultimate goal of destroying those disgusting banana Lego bricks, so thanks.